class 10. Today I am going to discuss the important questions in history from each chapter for in the syllabus for pre-annual exam that is going to be happening very soon. Um, it will be helpful for you to prepare for the examination. So chapter wise 4 marks and 8 marks questions I am going to discuss. So chapter 1, the 4 marks questions which you are going to, chapter 1 only the 4 marks questions come. Chapter 1 does not have long answer type questions. So the questions which you are going to be very thorough with are importance of history of sports in writing or constructing history or understanding the history, importance of the environmental history, why should we learn the study about the environmental history, importance of the autobiographies like Gibbon's Jhara-Pata, Sottor Bachchor, or the correspondence, that is the letters from a father to the daughter. These are important, and also the importance of the photography and the government documents that are important for the construction of history writing. So these are the important questions, and these have already been discussed and the notes have been given to you. So prepare these questions, these topics, so that you can answer the questions related to them. Chapter 2 we are coming. Chapter 2, there are various topics, and that is why there are lots of questions from this chapter. First of all, 4 marks questions. The objectives and importance of Bama Bodhini Patrika. Then the how did Hindu Patriot bring about the sufferings of the indigo peasants. Then Hutum Pacha Noksha and how it depicts the society of 19th century Bengal. Then the importance of Neel Darpan or short note on Neel Darpan. Now the Western education, spread of Western education part, there you will be emphasizing on Oriental and Anglicist controversy. Then this has another name like evangelist movement. Then the roles of David Hare, Radhakanto Dev in the spread of Western education. Then social reform and educational reform, you will learn about Ishwar Chandra Vidyasagar's role in the emancipation of women. In this regard, you will be preparing his educational reforms as well as his social reform, that is the widow remarriage part for Ishwar Chandra Vidyasagar. Both can come together as an 8 marks question, or they can come separately, 4 marks. Like his role of female education in female education, and his role in the enactment of Widow Remarriage Act. So prepare both well. Then short note on Madhusudan Gupta. We know that he was the first student in Calcutta University of Calcutta Medical College who had dissected the dead bodies. He was the first in India to dissect the dead body. Then the Brahmo movement, the importance of Brahmo movement, like the activities, what they have done, they have how they have worked for the social reform, and what was the importance of their activity, that you will learn. Then then role of Keshav Chandra Sen. Keshav Chandra Sen is an important factor for the Brahmo movement. So a short note on Keshav Chandra Sen, Derozio and the Young Bengal movement, that is also very important. Sri Ramakrishna's religious philosophy and Vivekananda's New Vedanta. So these are the topics which you are going to be giving focus on. For the long answer from chapter 2, you will learn the role of Raja Ram Mohan Roy in socio-religious movement. Now, socio-religious, under the social reform, you will be writing about the Sati, anti-Sati movement led by Raja Ram Mohan Roy, as well as his other social reforms, and include the educational reform of Raja Ram Mohan Roy under the social reform. And religious reform, you will be mentioning about the monotheism, his belief in the monotheism, that part you will include. So, role of Raja Ram Mohan Roy as a whole in the social and religious reform movement of 19th century Bengal, you will be mentioning everything that Raja Ram Mohan Roy has done, and for which he is regarded as the first modern man of India. And then the full note on the anti-Sati movement. You will be beginning right from the role of the Christian missionaries, and then you'll come to Raja Ram Mohan Roy and his efforts, and the role of Brahmo Samaj in this regard. And then the debate, this is an important question, the debate regarding the nature of the European Renaissance and the 19th century Bengal Renaissance. So these are the questions for long answers, long question answers that you are going to put focus on. Let us move on to chapter 6. Chapter 6, you have given the test upon it, so that it is much more familiar to you. The Bardoli Satyagraha, Tebaga movement, Meerut conspiracy case, note on Manobendranath Roy, note on Kisan Sabha, All India Trade Union Congress, and Workers and Peasants Party. These are all important, along with Champaran Satyagraha. And for the long answers, you can prepare them as a 4 marks answer. You can prepare them as the 8 marks answer. The peasant movements during the anti-partition and Quit India movement. Also, peasant movement as a whole also you can include, you can learn. And the labor movement during the non-cooperation and Quit India movement for 8 marks. 4 marks each, these will come. So these are the important questions from chapter 6, and the new chapter, that is the chapter 7. For chapter 7, 4 marks, you will prepare women's role during the anti-partition and Quit India movement. Now these 2 topics may come as separately, or they can be joined and come as an 8 marks question. Nature of women's participation in armed revolutionary movement, short note on Dipali Shangho, Bengal volunteers, Masterda and Chittagong Armory Raid, Priti Lata Wadedar, Jhansi Brigade and Lakshmi Swaminathan, then Namasudra movement in Bengal, a short note on Jyotiba Phule, and role of students during anti-partition and Quit India movement. Again, these may come as 4 marks separate, or these may come together as an 8 mark question. And one important 8 marks question that can come from this lesson, that is the Dalit politics and Gandhi Ambedkar debate on Dalit rights. So these are the important questions that you are going to pay attention while preparing for the history examination. And for the MCQs and SAQs, please pay attention to the worksheets that has been provided to you. Many questions have been given from chapter 1. Chapter 2 also will be given. Chapter 6 already given, and chapter 7 also given. So prepare well for the examination, do well, and get as many marks as possible. So if you have any problems, let your class teachers know so that we can rectify them as soon as possible. Thank you.